Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते
Positive.
गोपेशा गोपिका
Clear.
कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन
Pawan.
गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to all of you. All glories to Prabhupada. Nice to be again with all of you.
Hare Krishna
Please accept my
Prabhuji,
humble
Dandavat
obeisances.
Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
All glories to you, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
A neophyte Vaishnava or Vaishnava sit on the intermediate platform can also accept disciples. But such disciples must be on the same platform and should be understood that they cannot advance very well towards the ultimate goal of life under his insufficient guidance. Therefore, disciples should be careful to accept an Uttamadikari as a spiritual master. So yes, we can talk about this. This is actually a common sense, isn't it? If you go to a person who is not able to give you sufficient guidance, then you cannot make advancement, you know. You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
If you go to someone who is in the topmost platform, you know, then for him, there's no more doubts, no? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why it says that you must, as Prabhupada said, you must go to the first class person because then he can convince you by quoting the relevant scriptures, you know, Shastra, and show you everything here and there, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
But you go to somebody who don't know the Shastra, then how he will teach you? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why even Krishna says you must go to the self-realized soul. Self-realized soul means what? Third class person? A third class person is not a self-realized soul. He is on the Kanistha platform. So if you go to such person, then again he will teach you how to start a club with the base on the body, you know.
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? He will politicize. No, we all are, you know, Telugus, we must stick to Telugu clan or something. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
There's a third class person. Second class platform, the person he cannot do because he needs guidance himself, because he doesn't know the Shastra very well. Although he is convinced about Krishna, but he cannot convince others, That's a Madhyama platform. Only an Uttama Adhikari, he can convince, not only on Shastra, on logic also, he can simply defeat anybody. Just like you see Prabhupada example, nobody could, kind of defeat him. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you should naturally take someone who is on the topmost platform. Then he can help you, You understand? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
If you don't go to that kind of platform, then pretty difficult, correct? You want to read this?
Yeah, in the Padma Purana, the characteristics of the Guru, the bona fide spiritual master, have been described. Mahabhagavata Shreshto Brahmano Vai Gurur Nrinam Sarvesham eva lokanam asau pujyo yataharihi mahakulo prashutopi sarva yagneshu dikshitaha sahasra shakhadhyayi chana guruhu syad avaishnavaha. The guru must be situated on the topmost platform of devotional service. There are three classes of devotees, and the guru must be accepted from the topmost class. The first class devotee is a spiritual master for all kinds of people. It is said Guru Nrinam. The word Nrinam means of all human beings. The guru is not limited to a particular The Guru is not limited to a particular group. It is stated in the Upadeshamrita of Rupa Goswami that a Guru is a Goswami, a controller of the senses and the mind. Such a Guru can accept disciples from all over the world. Prithvimsa Sishyat, this is the test of the Guru. In India, there are many so-called Gurus and they are limited to a certain district or a province. They do not even travel about India, yet they declare themselves to be Jagat Guru, the Guru of the whole world. Such cheating gurus should not be accepted. Anyone can see how the bona fide spiritual master accepts disciples from all over the world. The Guru is a qualified Brahmana, therefore he knows Brahman and Parabrahman. He thus devotes his life for the service of Parabrahman. The bona fide spiritual master who accepts disciples from all over the world is also worshipped all over the world because of his qualities. Lokanam aso pujo yataharihi. The people of the world worship him just as they worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All these honors are offered to him because he strictly follows the Brahmanical principles and teaches these principles to his disciples. Such a person is called an acharya because he knows the principles of devotional service. He behaves in that way himself and he teaches his disciples to follow in his footsteps. Thus, he is an acharya or Jagat Guru. Even though a person is born in a Brahmanical family and is very expert in performing sacrifices, he cannot be accepted as a Guru if he is not a strict Vaishnava. A guru is a Brahmana by qualification and he can turn others into Brahmanas according to the Shastric principles and Brahmanical qualifications. Brahmanism is not a question of heredity. In Srimad Bhagavatam 7:11-35, Sri Narada Muni tells Maharaj Yudhishthir what a Brahmana is. He states that if Brahmanical qualifications are observed in Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, or even Sudras, one should accept them as Brahmanas. In this regard, Sridhara Swami has commented, Samadhi bhir eva brahmanadi vyavaharo mukhyaha na jati matraditya aha yasyeti yadyadi anyatra varnantarepi drishyet tad varnantaram taneva lakshana nimitteneva varnena vinirdi na tu jati nimitteneti artaha. The most important criteria for deciding whether to deal with someone as a Brahmana or as a member of another Varna is the presence or absence of self-control and similar Brahmanical qualities. We should not judge primarily according to superficial characteristics like birth. This is stated in the verse beginning Yasya, Srimad Bhagavatam 7:11-35. If the qualities of one Varna are seen in someone born in another, he should be designated according to the Varna of his qualities, not that of his birth.
Hare Krishna.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
There is a similar statement. Should I continue?
Yes, Prabhu.
There is a similar statement made by Nilakanta, a commentator on the Mahabharata. Sudropi samadhi upeto brahmana eva brahmanopi kamadi upetaha sudra eva. Although one may be born in a Sudra family, if he is endowed with the Brahmanical qualities, beginning with control of the mind, he is to be accepted as a Brahmana. Although one may be born in a Brahmana family, if he is endowed with the qualities beginning with Kama, lust, he is to be considered a Sudra. No one should present himself as a Brahmana simply on the basis of being born in a Brahmanical family. One must be qualified by the Brahmanical qualities mentioned in the Shastras, particularly the Bhagavad Gita 18:42. Samodamastapah saucham kshantir arjavam evacha gnanam vignanam astikhyam brahma karma swabhavajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Unless one is qualified with all these attributes, he cannot be accepted as a Brahmana. It is not a question of simply taking birth in a Brahmana family. In this regard, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur remarks that Narottamadas Thakur and Shyamananda Goswami, although not born in Brahmana families, are accepted as bona fide spiritual masters because they were Brahmanas by qualification. Personalities like Sri Ganganarayana, Ramakrishna, and many others who were actually born in Brahmana families accepted Narottamadas Thakur and Shyamananda Goswami as their spiritual masters. The Mahabhagavat is one who decorates his body with tilak and whose name indicates him to be a servant of Krishna by the word dasa. He is also initiated by a bona fide spiritual master and is expert in worshipping the deity, chanting mantras correctly, performing sacrifices, offering prayers to the Lord, and performing Sankirtana. He knows how to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead and how to respect a Vaishnava. When one has attained the topmost position of Mahabhagavat, he is to be accepted as a guru and worshipped exactly like Hari, the personality of Godhead. Only such a person is eligible to occupy the post of guru. However, if one is highly qualified but is not a Vaishnava, he cannot be accepted as a guru. One cannot be Brahmana unless one is a Vaishnava. If one is a Vaishnava, he is already a Brahmana. If a guru is completely qualified as a Vaishnava, he must be accepted as a Brahmana, even if he is not born in a Brahmana family. The caste system method of distinguishing a Brahmana by birth is not acceptable when applied to a bona fide spiritual master. A spiritual master is a qualified Brahmana and Acharya. One who is not a qualified Brahmana and is not expert in studying, um, one who is not a qualified Brahmana and is not expert in studying the Vedic literature, Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipuno, cannot become a guru. Every Vaishnava is a spiritual master, and a spiritual master is automatically expert in Brahmanical behavior. He also understands the Vedic Shastras.
So this is the point here about the guru.
So, Prabhu, here, according to this statement, so Uttama Adhikari can accept disciples means so now the fallen gurus, it shows clearly that they are not Uttama Adhikari, right?
So how they can accept disciple?
So how they are counteracting this nectar of instruction statement? So like it is very clear that
they are useless. They are cheating. You understand? A guru means he cannot fall down. A guru means he must be Uttama Adhikari. So Prabhupada said, when I order you, then you become regular guru. So where is the order? As far as we can see, the only order he has given is the July 9 letter.
yeah, well, they want to keep that July 9th letter aside. One devotee spoke to me one full day. One full day he was trying to debate with me. So he said July 9th letter is the only letter Ritvik catch, which that is the only proof. So we just want to keep it aside like that he was telling.
Not only July 9 letter, you can see that's May 28 conversation, May 27 conversation, July 9 letter, you can see April 22nd, talk with Tamal Krishna. And you can also the wheel June 5th, So where is it? It's all concurrently running. Prabhupada never changed his stand. Prabhupada was saying only Ritvik and he kept it all the way. He never gave any instruction to anybody, and here this one man, he has now become guru. There is no such statement. You cannot assume. You understand? Oh, there's only one letter. No, the whole instruction is there. You can go to May 27th. Prabhupada, the Tamal and Giriraj were talking about appointing trustees for the properties. And then they mention one person's name, and Prabhupada said, and then they say he's not your disciple. Then Prabhupada said, no, you cannot. So in other words, anyone wants to be a disciple in that director or of the wheel, he must be Prabhupada's initiated disciple. So that was Prabhupada's stand even on 27 May. Then of course in 28 May, he clearly said, when the question on us how to do initiation, particularly when you are no longer here with us, right? Prabhupada said, yes, I am appointing some of you as representative of the Acharya. Is that called Ritvik Acharya? Prabhupada said, Ritvik, yes. Now there's no Ritvik Acharya, it's only Ritvik, You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
I'm sure you know all these papers and documents, correct?
Yes, Prabhu. I know, Prabhu. So this statement here that only a Uttama Adhikari can accept is a perfect, right, Prabhu?
Yes, this is Prabhupada's explanation of CC written, Shastra.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
I mean, listen, how you can become a guru when you don't know nothing and you're full of lust? That's why I explained this now, no? If a person has got lust, he cannot even become a Brahmana. What to speak of Vaishnava?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
You want to take somebody who will fall down tomorrow. Will you do that?
No.
then then why you want to impose on this on others?
Yeah,
Correct?
actually, there is a one devotee who has a very looks like very senior. He knows he's conducting classes and everything, but his understanding regarding this really completely. I felt like he is in neophyte stage in understanding of this, but he is very good at preaching and everything. But when it comes to this matter, he is completely very basic level.
I don't know what she's preaching, if we cannot understand this, what he can preach, Prabhu? Especially if you don't accept Prabhupada as the Diksha Guru, then you are useless because that's Prabhupada instruction.
Prabhu, this conversation on May 28th,
Mm,
in that conversation there is also one question asked by Tamal Prabhu that
mm.
whose disciple are they? And Prabhupada is saying that who is initiating his grand disciple.
Naturally, if anyone who is initiating, then he
Mm-hmm.
definitely become Prabhupada's grand disciple. But
Oh, if
then,
it is
but
not a
then,
Ritvika initiation, Prabhu.
definitely not. But because Prabhupada said here, and then he said, when I order you, you become regular guru, then you become disciple of my disciple. But when I order you, but when is the order?
Mm.
That order thing is downplayed because they say disciple, disciple, grand disciple, you see, Prabhupada said. But when you become guru, when I order you, you become regular guru, then you become disciple of my disciple.
Mm.
Understand? But when I order you, the conversation ends with the word, but when I order you, Prabhupada is speaking even in the futuristic tense. You understand?
Mm.
You must follow the conversation very carefully, yeah?
Okay.
Because this Satsurup is totally confused. He
Mm.
doesn't know what he's talking about. And Tamal is trying to kind of, you know, Tamal knows, so he's trying to kind of beat around the bush to get the words, so that they can probably use this letter to tell everybody. Prabhupada said, no, we are gurus. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But, I was also fool. In 1980, I think it was 88, when they say, oh, see, grand disciple, see, disciple or disciple, grand disciple. I was also fool. I remember very clearly. But looking thoroughly at it, we forgot that the word order is more important than anything else.
Mm.
You understand? So you can only become a regular guru when I order you. Where is the order? Can you show me that?
Mm.
And when Prabhupada passed away, Tamal came out of the room and he said, no, now you see, we have all been ordered to become gurus. Then Jayadvaita asked him, where is the order? See in the July 9 letter, see. But Jayadvaita read it and said, no, this doesn't show you have been ordered to become gurus. No, you don't know, we are all ordered to become gurus. If you understand,
Mm.
Tamal had it all planned out,
Mm.
You follow?
Mm.
Then he failed. He could understand that he doesn't have that kind of intelligence to become guru. So he went to Narayan Maharaj
Mm-hmm.
and he messed it all up,
Mm.
Then the GBC gave him ultimatum, either you stay here or you can go. Of course, the guy is a Jew, clever Jew. If I go out and join Narayan Maharaj, what will I get? I better stay in the movement. So he rejected Narayan Maharaj, so that there was Narayan Maharaj just didn't like him for that, And of course, he died, he died in 1908, 2002 or something. He had a car crash and he died,
Mm.
You follow?
Mm.
So these are all the history that is happening. And anyone can see, Prabhu, you're so foolish, you cannot see this. We need to learn English from you. Tell me,
Mm.
is it? And what about the will? Only my initiated disciple can become director. Oh, Prabhupada became senile, he couldn't understand. Is it a fact?
Mm.
That's why one of them told me that, Why I
Oh.
said, why Prabhupada wrote my initiated disciple? Why didn't he say an initiated disciple, which was originally drafted by Giriraj as an initiated disciple. And Prabhupada changed it to my initiated disciple. Why? Prabhupada is a fool. Prabhupada is a fool.
Hmm.
That my is also finished. All their nonsense guru theory is all gone. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Have you seen the wheel? Hello.
Yes, Prabhu. The July
Yes,
9th.
Prabhu, got it.
Have you seen this Giriraj letter? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu, you showed us one day in this.
Yes, I showed everything. So who is cheating you? Tell me.
The so-called gurus.
Hmm. What we cannot explain. You talking to this guy, you must show him all this evidence. Okay, we don't show July 9 letter, we'll show you everything else. What
Hmm.
about all these things? Huh?
Hmm. But unfortunately, people are like following whoever in power and position or name and fame. They're going behind them.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
So what to do?
Hmm.
If you want to go behind all this kind of crazy guys, then you can see how much you advance.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm giving you the ultimatum. Before you came to us, what did you understand? Tell me. I want to ask
Yeah.
this threat question. Before you came to ISKM, what did you understand? Tell me.
Hmm. We are not getting service opportunities, Prabhu. Now we are getting so much
Even
like very nice.
understanding of the scriptures. Did you understand?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was there, but
understand? Did you understand as
understanding
what
was there,
we?
but it was not completely clear. There was some unconnected dots here and there, which was
Yes.
confusing, because I was able to see people reading books but not practically following. And they say that we cannot follow. We are going in that direction, but I never knew when they were going in that direction.
They were not going in any direction. If you don't
Yeah.
follow, you cannot even progress. What nonsense you're talking about? If
Yes.
you cannot follow, then how you can actually understand?
Mm.
Huh? You tell me.
Yes, Prabhu.
I'm challenging anyone. You can come and see. You can hear us. You can see. If you follow, I think you can make so much advancement. Yes.
Mm. Yes, Prabhu. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, this is nonsense. They can't even. You go and listen to their classes. You can you quote one verse? I want to know.
Mm.
Hmm? Can he?
Mm.
The so-called guy who is giving classes, you said no, Ranjit. I mean Rancho. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
He is giving classes like any ISKM devotees.
His preaching is quite similar like this only. He reads each line by line and he talks about it. But when it comes to this guru thing, then
Does he quote Shastra?
no, Prabhu.
Then
When it
what?
comes to this guru issue, he is like he talks completely from his mental concoction. He just says that no, when it comes to learning Bhagavad Gita, this statement Ritvik thing is not suitable. It is not practically applying to me. I can't see it. So for me, guru should be there, or else how can like that he talks. When I say that we have seen so many fallen gurus. So what do you speak of that? Then definitely tomorrow someone will fall if we accept without authority's permission state. Then he was saying like he will fall down. What can we do? No one can be like Ramanujacharya, right? Less like in Madhya Sampradaya and Ramanuja Sampradaya. So they will fall down definitely.
Then why don't you go and take someone in your Tihar jail, no? It's a rapist or someone as a guru. Why don't you do that? No, stupid.
Actually,
No.
their basic preaching regarding this guru thing is completely in a different way, Prabhu. I mean, it's their motto in teaching regarding this issue is completely different way compared to us. I can share one video where Chetan Charan Prabhu is talking something about this nectar of instruction. The same line, Uttamadhikari can also accept disciples. So he is telling that Uttamadhikari is not someone very high level like that. Prabhupada is explaining in Nectar of Instruction somewhere who is Uttamadhikari. So one who is following Krishna conscious in a very standard way and regular way, he can accept like that. He is telling I can share. So
That means he's cheating, you know.
that's what.
So when you do this kind of cheating thing, then how you can be qualified to
That's
speak?
what, bro. I felt like all these people, they're very good at preaching and everything, but when it comes to this particular
I
thing,
don't think they are good in preaching. If you are dishonest, then how you can preach? One of the very important quality of a Brahmana is to be truthful, no?
yes, bro.
If you are not truthful, then how you can actually represent yourself? Huh? Will you go to God if God is not truthful? Nobody will go. One of the most important qualification is truthfulness. And
And
that's
I
why
think, Prabhu, once you showed one verse where it mentioned if you're not truthful to your spiritual master, the connection to the parampara is lost or something like that.
no, I show you this verse actually. I show you if you are not with the guru, I mean not bona fides,
Yeah,
then you see you cannot have any good character.
yes, bro. We speak like there should be some proof that particular person should be
One who
guru.
pollutes his own intelligence exhibits severe weakness of character when he rejects his own spiritual master. Huh? You see this thing? Exhibits severe weakness of character when he rejects his own spiritual master. And did such a person already rejected the Supreme Lord Hari? Correct?
Yes, bro.
If Prabhupada is speaking one thing and you're saying something else, that means you are rejecting spiritual master. Correct?
And so many devotees tell that Prabhupada, that Ritvik system is not at all in any of the history. Like, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not approve that, so we cannot take that. Something and all they're telling.
No, their supportive statements are like this. Some Prabhupada will be telling like you go out, preach, become guru. Uttamadhikari can accept disciples. These kind of statements they are quoting like this is what Prabhupada is asking us, and you are telling you only Prabhupada. That means you are out of circle. We are in the circle. Like that they'll talk.
Prabhupada has given you an order, and if you don't follow that, so you're saying you are in a circle? Tell me. Prabhupada is saying that you become Shiksha Guru, go and preach, and whoever you need to get initiated, then they come to him for initiation through the representative that he has nominated. Then what is the use of that conversation with Satsuru? Particularly when you are no longer here with us. What does that? And that whole meeting is again qualified by the July 9 letter. Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
When we speak, we don't record it. I can speak, but when we minute it, then it becomes what? An order, is it not? And even to stress that document, it is signed by two people. Why Prabhupada? Prabhupada just signed it, what? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Why he made two people sign that? Any document that's signed by two people, it becomes an authorized document, is it not? Hello?
Yes, bro.
Huh? So what are you talking about? Prabhupada wanted everybody to just go out and just screw up his whole movement that he started. Prabhupada is so stupid. Huh? Tell me, would you want to do that? You work so hard and then you give all the money to the kid to all mess up. Would you do that? Hello?
No, bro.
Huh? And Prabhupada is such a foolish person, is it?
No, not at
all. So what are you talking about? Prabhupada wanted every guy on the road, and Uttama Adhikari doesn't mean that he should be high level. Prabhupada said here, he must be the topmost person. He's quoting in this chapter, Mahabhagavata, the qualification. Did not we read? Ah, I'm sorry, we went to the other one. Just now we read, no?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, please speak about Guru Lakshanam. Right? What is Guru Lakshana? I'm sure you can understand this language, right?
Yes, yes,
Shishya
Prabhu.
Lakshanam, Guru Lakshanam. And here Prabhupada is quoting this verse about Guru Lakshana. So Prabhupada is bogus. The Guru must be situated in the topmost platform of devotional service. There are three classes of devotee and the Guru must be accepted from the topmost class. That's a bogus statement, is it? This is from Padma Puranam. Prabhupada is quoting. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu. True. This is
So,
true.
whatever good you accept, whatever not good you just reject and speculate, is it? Who is this Chaitanya Charan? Who is this guy, born yesterday, Yeah? Yeah? Yes? So I should accept this statement or I should accept your statement? So you rewrite the whole Bhagavatam? You rewrite all these books the Prabhupada written? Tell me? Huh? Then you're supporting all these crazy gurus? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
You should speak like this. You should show him this verse. Can you write it down? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand, the guru who does not accept the order of the spiritual master will face unlimited problems. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
And Prabhupada, I have quoted this verse. I was speaking, who was I speaking to? I quoted this verse. This verse here. Can you read this?
O Lord, who resemble the shining sun, you are always ready to fulfill the desire of your devotee, and therefore you are known as a desired tree, Vancha Kalpataru. When acharyas completely take shelter under your lotus feet in order to cross the fierce ocean of innocence, they leave behind on earth the method by which they cross, and because you are very merciful to your other devotees, you accept this method to help them.
So Prabhupada has given this instruction of Ritvik system. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
And he has left behind this system to help everybody. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. That is true.
And if Krishna is accepting, who are you to say no? You are more than Krishna, is it? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, you accept 16 rounds, right? Why you accept 16 rounds? There's nowhere in the Shastra 16 rounds is accepted. Why don't you
Very.
reject that also? Huh? Hello?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, before Prabhupada it was 64, right?
Correct.
So there should
So
be
you start chanting 64 rounds.
64.
Why you chanting 16 rounds?
That is very good instruction they want from Prabhupada.
They're picking and choosing what they want to follow.
Whatever they want, they'll take. Whatever they don't want, they reject it. And so simple.
No, for all self gratification purpose.
Prabhupada is saying here the 16 rounds is bona fide. 16 rounds is bona fide. And if 16 round is bona fide,
These are bona fide
The
instructions.
middle
Yeah,
of
Prabhu.
the page.
advised describe the following in our Krishna conscious movement. We does to chant 16 rounds. You see here a day.
And these are
These are bona fide instruction. So if 16 round is bona fide, Ritvik is not bona fide. Prabhupada is saying, coming from his own mouth. Ritvik, yes, yes.
Yes, bro.
Did we put the word inside there? Huh? Why is a simple instruction Prabhupada giving you cannot follow? Because this crazy Tamal, he wants to manipulate and he wants to become a guru so badly. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Therefore, he said in the Topakanya talk, I think I showed you the letter also, right? We have done the greatest injustice to the whole movement, yes,
Yes,
by
Prabhu.
interpreting the guru thing, the Ritvik thing to guru, yes, his own words, yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
I mean, you all don't know Tamal, you know. I mean, you never worked with the guy. I know the guy in and out. Such a rascal. You
Wait, is
understand?
Tamal Goswami's final words that is the greatest injustice?
Yeah, you can go and read that.
Yes.
Hello. It's written there, Topakanya. I shown the document, no?
Yeah, but ISKCON don't accept that now. The way they want to be
How they will
manipulated.
how they will accept? If they will accept, then they will accept us, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Prabhu, that's right.
You know, they excommunicated me for speaking out.
Mm.
You understand? I sound crazy?
No, Prabhu.
Hmm?
No, Prabhu, never.
Hmm?
We
You
sound
understand?
crazy.
That's the problem because all these stupid guys, they have been brainwashed.
Money minded. Everything is
You
translating
know,
to name, money, fame.
these guys are nonsense. You know, you see like this Veda Vyas Swami, I don't know he come to America or not, this guy. 1998, we were there in Bangalore talking, and I showed him this verse on the wheel. I mean, he said, no, where Prabhupada, you know, I showed him the wheel and Prabhupada said, my initiated disciple. And the guy was stunned and he accepted. Then he goes to Bombay and he talks to Gopal, and next moment he's also with the guru thing because Gopal must have promised you become a guru and don't worry, correct? Even me, they offered the position, Sundar Gopal, we will nominate you as guru. What? I should be a fool, is it? Yeah?
Bribing.
Hmm? Yes, and who this guy is talking, you know? Come on, let them come and talk to me, no? Yeah? You cannot accept. Who are the whole Shastra is based on you and I, or based on something on transcendental plane? Guru's word, huh? Which is thing you should follow? Your mental speculation or the words of the Guru?
Words of the Guru.
If you reject the Guru, then you will encounter millions of problems. I think I showed you that verse also, right? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
I think I showed everything, right? I mean, I'm talking and showing you Shastra. You rascal got nothing to show. Yes? Those in this world try to tame the uncontrolled mind by to abandon the feet of the spiritual master, counter hundreds of obstacles in their cultivation of various distressful practices. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. They are like merchants on a boat in the ocean who fail to employ a helmsman. Tell me, they go and get some guy who don't know how to steer the boat and you get him to just steer the boat. Is that intelligence? Some cook or some kind of a Sudra, canner. Will you allow that? I mean, you tell me. I want to know all these statements in the Shastra, not one place, there's so many places, they're not even contradicting. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. So, Prabhu, the another question they put forward is
See this
that
statement here.
this realization, my dear boy, cannot be acquired by logic. It must be spoken by an exceptionally qualified spiritual master to a knowledgeable disciple. Knowledgeable disciple.
Can.
Wow.
What does that mean here? This is Katha Upanishad. Naisha tarkena matir apaneya prokta anye naiva tsu jnanaya prasta. Hello? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Come on, please, talking. I don't think these guys can nonsense. What talking they can do? Yeah, preaching. Yeah, I can know everyone is preaching. Yeah, but you want to accept an authority to be your eternal guide, then that you have to give to Prabhupada. There's nobody else. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
What's wrong in accepting Prabhupada as the initiating disciple? I mean, Guru? Something you will become crazy? Huh? Then why are you reading his books? He's finished and he's gone. Why are you reading his books? Hello?
Here they want to keep Prabhupada like Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya. Like the others are gurus only, but not to Prabhupada's stage. So we have to read Prabhupada books.
So please, if you're not to that stage, then you please don't become Guru. What's wrong? You cannot live in this world without being a Guru.
Then their comment on this is the system has to continue. The parampara has to
The
continue.
system is continuing without you being a Guru. The system is continuing. Correct. Prabhupada said, my books will do everything. Yes. You are personally going and making all the disciples, is it? Hello?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, you should preach like that. Come on, everyone is becoming devotee because of reading Prabhupada books, not because of your stupid physical presence. Huh?
Yes,
You know, if anyone who come near you, they won't want to be good. They don't want to have you anymore inside because they can see your obnoxious behavior.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm?
Also, from their point, their process itself, what happens after they go away? So, do the disciple take initiation again?
Listen. Jaya Pataka is putting the Ritvik system inside. So when he passes away, he will make the Ritvik system.
So they're coming back to the same Ritvik.
Yeah, because these guys, they know if they don't put themselves in the center, then the thing will split up, fighting in like cats and dogs. Already started.
So that is clear proof that they were looked after it only for name and fame.
This guru's disciple will not go and hear from another guru disciple. When this guru is singing, they will not attend kirtan. I mean, please, this is not fighting.
Maybe our Edison Temple president, former president also, he joined JPS Maharaj because when he leaves, he will appoint him as a guru. Maybe with that intention, he joined.
Yeah, I'm sure. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu. So, Prabhu, is this Ritvik system? One question they ask is, yes, Prabhupada has mentioned this. Okay, we agree. Is it mentioned in Bhagavatam or some Puranas or this thing?
So immediately we should ask, is it mentioned 16 rounds of chanting in Bhagavatam Purana? Why are you chanting 16 rounds?
It is mentioned in the Shastra because Prabhupada has introduced it. Finish. If you can accept Prabhupada as an authority, then what's wrong you accepting this? That's why Prabhupada said that if 16 rounds is bona fide, because 16 rounds is not in the Shastra, if you can accept that, why you cannot accept this?
Yes, Prabhu. And I used to say, Prabhu, see, this is there even before also that even in Sri Sampradaya, other Sampradaya, even till today, Prabhu, when they get initiated in Ramanujan Sampradaya, they keep as Ramanuja Dasa at the end.
So why is not that's Ramanuja? No, in our system, no, is it? Huh?
Yeah. So see, I said like in every Sampradaya, Ritvik is there.
I mean, if it is there, not the Acharya is beyond the Shastra, you know that verse, right? Madhya Lila. Right? 146 or 142. My spiritual master is beyond the Shastra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that. Yes. I showed you the verses, right? You can go there again. I mean, I have no brains, talking to some brainless. That's why he said you must talk to somebody who's knowledgeable disciples. Someone got no brains, you talk to him, what if you're going to get a heart attack, What's the use?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Yes. An empowered spiritual master, do you understand? So
Yes,
he's
Prabhu.
not a servant of a mundane rule and regulation.
He was not a servant of any mundane rule or regulation. Yes. An empowered spiritual master like Ishwarapuri can bestow his mercy. Okay. Conclusion is that an empowered spiritual master
He's
is
not.
authorized by Krishna and his own guru. Yes,
And
Prabhu.
he has the power attorney from the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? Hello. The spiritual master empowered by him is also not subject to all these rules and regulations. Okay? An authorized spiritual master empowered by Krishna. Yeah?
Yes,
Correct?
Prabhu. Yeah.
So you can show this verse, correct?
Yes.
Hmm? So you understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yeah, and one more thing is the word Ritvik itself is not a cooked up word of this present age. It is also the word itself is coming.
I think there are more than 60 times in the Bhagavatam.
Prabhu, sorry.
More than 60 times is mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Ritvija.
Yes, Ritvija. Yes.
So what?
Yes,
It is not there in the Bhagavatam.
it's definitely.
Huh? Tell me.
They say that, see, Ritvik is a word which you guys cooked it up, and Ritvik is just a person who is helping in performing Homa. It is mentioned in Bhagavatam. So what is that Ritvik coming into this picture? What Ritvik has to do in Guru issue? I don't know. Like that, they'll also tell. This is one more point.
So if Prabhupada can say it, so that means Prabhupada is bogus, huh?
They
Prabhupada
don't
said,
accept it only. They don't accept that Prabhupada has
just let
bought
them
this
go,
system.
to hell with these guys. You know that verse, right? Anyone who is going on a stone boat, yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Anyone who don't accept, that means they're going on a stone boat with these crazy guys who lead them, misleading them, correct?
Yes, bro.
And the
Yes,
stone boat will sink and they will also sing along. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
You know the verse, right? 6,
Yes,
7,
true.
11, huh?
6, 7, 14.
6, 7, 14. Huh? Yes?
Yes, bro.
You show them? I don't say they have any brains, This is my bot analyzing. Yeah? Yes?
Yes, true.
Why do they get if they become guru? Power. Power, control. You understand?
But what are they controlling, Prabhu? Like, I mean, if they're just misleading people, what do they get out of it? They're again going to go back to hellish planet.
They cannot go back anywhere. Prabhupada said they are useless. Understand? They just want to control. They want to control and become like the next in Prabhupada, sit in big chair, get big, so many
Vyasasana.
guys bowing down on your feet and then getting Mahaprasadam from this end of the room to the other end of the room, fly first class,
Fame.
This is
And
worse
also
than
free
this.
servants all
This
over the world,
this is
right?
worse.
Wherever they go, there they have massagers
This
and
is the worst. This is worse than sex desire. Understand? This is Prabhupada said it is subtle sex.
Oh, Krishna.
Understand?
Krishna.
Prabhu, they are aware of so much of Shastras. How come they?
They don't know Shastra. If you sit with Tamal, he doesn't know nothing. Prabhupada chastised him. Even the last day, there's a letter you can read. I mean, there's a conversation. Prabhupada said, you don't know this? You don't know this verse? The other guy is supposed to be some kind of big genius, big preacher. He doesn't even know that verse. It was a basic verse, you know. So what they know, Prabhu? I was with the guy. I stayed with the guy. What do you know? Nothing. He doesn't know anything. You go back
they were
and
not
refer
even
to.
chanting, right, Prabhu?
Yeah, he was accused of not chanting. Then he came to Singapore. He stayed with me, and we both chanted 192 rounds. Of course, I only did about 90 rounds or something. The guy, stayed all night and chanted just to prove to the whole world that he was chanting. Now, if you are chanting, why you need to prove? No, tell me why. That means something is not right. They are seeing you are not doing. They have lost taste for chanting. How you can chant when you disobey Prabhupada? Number 3 offense. What is that?
Disobey the orders of
Disobey
spiritual
the
master.
orders of the spiritual
Yeah.
master.
So when you disobey, you will lose the taste for chanting. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
I mean, can put an angler, how long you last, Yes,
Yes,
you
Prabhu.
can
Yes,
see the
Prabhu.
movement. You people don't know. I was there. The movement in 1977, 76, it was full of so much of power. We are thinking of taking over the world. And now, where's the movement? Nobody knows. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
I came back in when was that year I came to America? Maybe 2000, maybe I was in Alachua for a meeting, and I was driving to North Carolina, and I stopped at the gas station. When I came out in my duty, the attendant asked, who are you? Huh? Who are these people? Huh? Why? That means people don't even know about the Hare Krishna. In America, we were like the one household words. But when I went back, nothing. The guy don't even know who the hell we are. And this is the so-called power of the gurus who have messed it up so bad that is gone to oblivion.
And even
Yes,
some people know, but they are because of the bad name they've got to the Krishna conscious society. People are totally afraid.
naturally, I also will be afraid. Why I shouldn't be afraid? Murdering and doing all kind of racketeering and so many things. Yes, this is
Yes,
the work of your so-called pure gurus.
not purely impure.
Practically in America, your temples are empty. Yes, if it's not for
Yes,
the
true.
Indians, you better to close it down. Yes.
Yes, true.
And now in LA, New York, where all the old guys die, finish. There's no more temple. Yes or not?
Yes, true.
And then they will put Ganesh there, and they'll put Shiva here, and put Parvati there. This is what will happen. Happening already in Seattle temple.
Oh.
Come on, the Indians means what? Demigods.
So in Seattle temple they are putting demigods, Prabhu?
Yeah, I think so. Saraswati Puja and Lakshmi Puja and Durga Puja. It's all going on.
Oh, Krishna.
Hello, this is your America. There's evidence of so-called disobedience is so prominent. Yes?
Yes, true.
Because in India, Indians always foolish,
Mm.
Some white man dance, they will always fall at his feet.
Very true. I've
That's
seen
why
like a lot of people just coming to Krishna conscious because there are white people
yeah,
and preaching. So,
maybe the Swamiji will take me to America, no? Yeah?
no, in America only, Prabhu.
Yeah, when I go to India, when I say I'm from Singapore, 10 guys are following me immediately. Prabhu, can you some chance, to Singapore?
Singapore.
Huh?
Mm.
Hello? Say Indian? Yeah, correct? Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? They're not interested in that's why Prabhupada had to go and bring this dancing white elephant, he called them,
Mm.
Yes, true.
Without the white elephant, nobody would have recognized Prabhupada. They rejected him, Prabhu. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, I was there. I was preaching in the 80s. Not one guy came. No one Indian came. You understand?
Mm.
Not one Indian came, Prabhu. Hmm? And now they are running around talking some nonsense. Eh? What? This Ritvik is not for me. What? What is for you then? Huh?
Hell.
Yes. So this is what it is. You understand? You should preach strongly.
Mm.
Correct? Show me evidence where you are right. Sadhu Shastra Guru. That is what we should follow, not your crazy mind, no?
Mm.
Yes?
Yes.
Anything else?
And Prabhu,
Ram Prabhu,
What is that?
is there anything like something like, he was also mentioning that, hey, have you heard in ISKCON, we often hear that, Prabhupada one time he was going in a train, so he got samosa directly from that catering he got, so he tasted it. I thought, Are, why he is telling this to me? Okay, so he's still carrying this, or he heard somewhere. So this is some kind of a speculation directly on Prabhupada. I felt. Is it really true, Prabhu? That
Yeah,
incident
it is.
happened?
The devotees in the early days, they were traveling to do preaching.
Okay.
And they were in the train and Prabhupada bought these samosas with onion inside and he gave them to eat. You understand? This is the spiritual master buying and giving you. What's wrong with taking that? Does it mean
Yeah,
that you can go also and buy yourself? Then you will fall
No.
down.
definitely.
Huh? Because Prabhupada, out of his compassion, he saw the devotees were not eating anything. You follow? There's nothing to eat.
Yeah, yes, true.
Now what
Nothing
do
to
you
eat,
want?
then it can be.
Yeah, then every time Prabhupada goes out on the train and buys samosas and gives to disciples. Is that a fact?
No.
No.
Then? Huh? When he had the food all arranged for him and all, he said, don't eat this stuff. Correct?
Yeah, but the way, the intention he was telling me this point, I really felt like he's trying to fault find in Prabhupada himself. I thought, gone case, this is a really
Hey,
gone
what
case. But
about your guru? What about your guru buying pizza from the Pizza Hut?
Oh, do they buy Prabhu?
Yes.
mm,
The Jai Pataka, he bought this pizza from Pizza Hut and he ate. I say, I did the person who's telling me, I say, come on. No, Prabhu, I was there. He came in that packet. The packet, the delivery guy came and delivered. I said, maybe they got the packet and they put it. No, 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 no. He got it from the Pizza Hut. Period.
Oh, Krishna.
Hmm? Hello? I was preaching in Singapore and this Bhakti Charu visited me. Of course, I go out, I was going, at that time I was practically alone. So I went out to do my preaching and I came back. He was kind enough to make pizza. He told me, Sundar Gopal, I've made some pizza for you. I said, oh, thank you very much, Maharaj. But I put mushrooms inside. Then I say, Maharaj, I don't eat mushrooms. Then his face became black because I was a brahmachari and he was sannyasi. And I'm telling him, no, I don't eat this mushroom pizza. He became very offended. Then he asked me, where is this Swanson ice cream shop? I said, Maharaj, I don't go to these places. I don't know where they are. Again, he was very disturbed. So when he left Singapore and went to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, he said to the devotees there, he was like coming out of hell. Staying with me is like coming out of hell.
Krishna.
These are all evidences. I can testify in any court. Hello.
And when Bhakti Charu Maharaj left this, when he passed away during COVID, a lot of Ritviks also supported. That was really
Such a fool.
Yes.
He was the fool. If you know that this virus is going out there, you want to become like a big warrior, go out there. So what's your realization on this?
Prabhupada says, no, if there is a tiger, you should not go like a fool in the forest and keep your head in the tiger's mouth.
What are you going to accomplish in the virus time? Going to preach and what? Save the whole world or what? Huh? Such a fool. That's all the word for him. Understand? I can like that pick out on every guy. You don't know what they are doing? Yes? Yes or not?
Yes, true.
So please try to understand, these people are completely contaminated and they are trying to enjoy Prabhupada's hard work. That's all it is.
Yes.
They are not interested in Prabhupada. In fact, one time one boy was telling me he's here in Singapore. He met Jayapataka in Kuala Lumpur and he started, of course, Jayapataka was there and he was very happy. Everybody is worshipping him. So he drew here a picture of Prabhupada and then he gave to Jayapataka. And then Jayapataka opened it and he saw a picture of Prabhupada. Do you know what he said? Tell me what he said. Think what he said.
As a disciple, he should be very happy to
Yeah.
see the picture of his master, but I don't know what he said.
You know,
I would have been very happy.
you know what he said to that boy? Of course, now he's a man and all that. Oh, why not a picture of me? How you like these words, huh?
Self-glorification and self-puja pratishtha.
This is the problem. When you want to accept all this thing in a premature way, then in your heart, envy comes up when you see someone else getting worshipped. Understand? Understand? You become envious. You develop all the bad qualities.
Yeah, that is the whole.
Because you have offended the spiritual master, Prabhupada? Yes?
Yes.
Understand? That's why Jai Advaita is also saying in the video, why Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada? Why? Because he's envious. He's envious that Prabhupada is getting worshipped, not him.
Yes, yes, true.
Understand? Just now we read the verse, no, all the bad qualities will develop, no. We read, right? Hello?
Yes,
Yeah, it's true.
Did we not read?
Yes, true.
Not this verse, another one. Oh, got wrong one. Just now we read, no? I think it's 11. 348, right? See? Exhibits severe weakness of character. Yes?
Hmm.
So please try to understand, all these God brothers of mine, they are not going anywhere but to hell if they don't reform themselves. And if all these people are following them, this guy is talking, this Chaitanya Charan is talking some rubbish. Huh? You
Blind
understand?
people following blind people.
And he think he's so expert scholar, I don't see this guy is expert in anything. Expert means like now I'm teaching you. This is it, this is it, this is it. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
They're not teaching you like this.
Yes, true.
Yeah? It's just mentally speculating. Spiritual Uttama Adhikari, Prabhu, you must be realistic now, Now Uttama Adhikari have to go to Pizza Hut, no?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Hello? Prabhupada also here. And Prabhupada time was Pizza Hut also there. Huh? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
And out of desperation, when traveling in the train, when there's nothing to eat for 2 days, and Prabhupada buys a samosa, therefore that's it. Huh? Hello?
Mm.
I
So
don't know.
Prabhupada, I read one this thing, Prabhu, where Prabhupada says you eat meat also and preach like in the Muslim countries somewhere.
Bhakti Siddhanta
If you,
said that.
okay.
Boy was going to go to preach in Janmashtami day, and he made him break his fast, eat the food, and then go. For preaching. For preaching is more important than all this fasting and all that.
Mm.
You understand? I mean, the acharyas, they are different. They can tell you, you do. You try, just like Tamal. I went to Hong Kong. I think it was in 1983 or something, 84. And they were saying, no, we in China, Tamal has said, we all can eat mushrooms.
Mm.
I said, oh, really? Okay. Then, after that, in 1986 or 7, they said, no, now we cannot eat mushroom anymore. Why? Because Acharya said, and Acharya now is revoking that. Why? Acharya found something wrong, isn't it? Correct?
Mm.
So try to understand now. You cannot change things unless you are an authorized personality like Prabhupada. You understand?
Mm.
I mean, look, common sense. How long you all have been chanting? How long? Hello? Ranchor, how long you been chanting? Huh?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. I'm chanting from started in 2015, 16 like that, Prabhu.
Oh, 15, huh? So about 5 years, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
How about you, Baladev? How long?
12 years, Prabhu.
12 years. What about you, Subhadra? How many years?
12 years, true.
12. Okay. So from the 1968 to 1977, how many years is that?
9
12
years.
years.
Huh?
Oh, 1968 to 77 is 9 years.
1965?
12 years.
12 years. After 12 years, they can become Uttama Adhikari Guru. Do you think you also qualify for that? Yeah?
No, no, no.
Hello? Okay? 12 years, huh?
Mm.
So you all can become gurus now? You have to wait. Ranchor, you please wait for another 5 years.
Yeah, in that case, Prabhu, then I started in 2011, but that was not like 16 rounds, only 1, 2, like that. In
So, yeah,
2011.
anyway, 2011 means, yeah, you qualify already.
Guru.
But not 16, only 1, 2 like that time.
So can you imagine in 12 years what your consciousness is and you branding yourself as an Uttama Adhikari? Does it make any sense?
No.
No, Prabhu.
I'm now here, I'm chanting for 47 years. Huh? I
Mm.
don't even put this thing on my head. Uttama Adhikari. I know I'm chanting the verse round. I can understand that. The moment I take my beat bag, I'm running to Timbuktu and running to all kind of places. Yes?
Mm. So I
Huh?
asked this question sometime. I remember when I came to Krishna conscious, that time initially in 12 years ago, I asked this question, how they became gurus within so short period. They said they all are kripa siddha devotees because of serving Prabhupada sincerely. They all got that mercy.
They serve Prabhupada sincerely to the extent they disobeyed him.
Yeah.
That's Kripa Siddhi. Hmm?
Mm.
Hello?
Mm.
All nonsense, You understand? Those who want to be fool, fine, go ahead.
Mm.
I think the present world, many people are waking up to the reality that these gurus are bogus.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
Anyone who's intelligent, they can see through all the arguments. Only we present arguments with shastric evidences, correct?
Mm.
They will just tell you, oh, they are bogus. Why they are bogus? No, they are not following parampara. Why? How they are not following parampara? They are following Prabhupada and all that. No, you don't know. They are bogus. Finish. That's the argument. Correct? Are
Like
they?
they at least show some like some wrong evidence, like even though Prabhupada did not order, they will show some evidence here and there which will not match completely
No,
and lead
no,
around to Krishna.
no. Prabhupada said, what I tell you now, you do that. You don't come and say, before you speak like this and therefore, no. What I tell you now, you do that. Yes, there's a letter to that effect to
Yes, Prabhu, you
Achyutananda.
shared it in the group, actually.
Yes. So Prabhupada is giving you this instruction now. Why are you taking all the previous ones? Huh?
Mm.
Tell me.
Mm.
Correct? You
Mm.
understand? They will bring some letter, especially the letter to Tusta Krishna in New Zealand. The guy is an idiot. He wanted to join Siddha Swarup and become completely, he wanted to start their own movement, both of them.
Mm.
And to encourage him, Prabhupada said, yes, when the spiritual master passes away, you have every right to become guru and do whatever you like.
Mm.
Because how you can control them when Prabhupada leaves the planet? Yes, anybody can do anything.
Mm.
This Siddha Swarup, immediately next day, he puts the word, Siddha Swarup Ananda Goswami Prabhupada. He titled himself as Prabhupada. Just the next very moment.
Oh Krishna. They cannot
Understand?
name them
And
like
then
that by
and
themselves.
then and then he fell down. He married this woman. Then he divorced her and he married another one.
Oh Krishna. Mm.
Prabhu, this is a symptom of a pure devotee. I think we should rewrite this whole Shastra, Prabhu. A pure devotee must fall down, must marry again, and divorce again. Huh? Can you rewrite this whole thing? Huh?
Oh, Prabhu.
Tell me. You tell me. I'm preaching in Philippines. The guy got a big, strong base in Philippines. All his disciples, crazy Filipinos. Prabhu, tell me. Understand. So please try to speak strongly, showing evidences. Huh? Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
I think that's now you showed in the chat, what I tell you to do now. You showed the,
Yes, Prabhu, I shared it.
where is that? It's not here in the chat.
ISKM USA WhatsApp group.
Oh, WhatsApp group. Okay. What I tell you, you do now. You don't tell me that I like it. You told me before you do this, do that. Correct?
Mm.
So what Prabhupada said? Prabhupada said, all of you become gurus. He could have made it a very clear statement, but Can you find that statement for me? That now I'm going to die, all of you take over and become guru. Is that a statement there?
No.
Tell me. There is no such statement. There is
Prabhu,
no
when I
such
asked you,
instruction. They all went across the river to Navadip to talk to Sridhar Maharaj how to become guru.
oh,
Huh? You understand? It's all recorded. You can go there and see all this recording. They asked how to do become guru. He said put 11 Vyasasan. So everybody take big titles. And Sridhar Maharaj is noted for the breaker of the Gaudiya Math. And they went to someone to learn how to break ISKCON.
Prabhu, when I told this statement to someone in ISKCON when I was arguing, he said, "Where can you show me where Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ordered Prabhupada to become guru?"
Yeah, this is one more
And
interesting point.
when Prabhupada was asked this question, Prabhupada said, you don't go speedily, you know. My Guru Maharaj ordered me. You understand? You follow? How he ordered? Yeah, I don't have to tell you. You can see how am I doing. If I am not ordered, how is it possible for me to preach and make so many devotees? Yeah? Tell me. You also preaching, all of you are preaching. You understand? You can just go there and convert everybody and anybody you see to become a devotee,
No,
especially white guys. Huh?
no,
You are there in America. What? Take one kartal, go and sit under the tree and start a whole movement. You can do an experiment, no? Yes?
not possible.
Huh? Come on. Nonsense. You understand? An acharya is seen by how he is expanding the movement and preaching, how he can make unlimited disciples. That is written in Mantra 5 of the NOI, correct? Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? And Prabhupada was, when was he ordered? Bhaktisiddhanta came and pulled his hair, take sannyas, preach. This is not order? Huh? Hello? Huh? It's simply envious, you know. Okay, Prabhupada is not ordered. Then how this movement started? Out of the thin air, is it? And now your Guru Maharaj supposedly ordered, why the whole thing is falling apart? Huh? Hello?
Yes.
Tell me. Yes? The whole American GBC and all these Indian so-called temple presidents, they don't see eye to eye now. It's split. It's split. Yes? Understand? The North American gurus won't go to India and the Indian guys won't go to America. So movement has become, you know, two divisions. Tell me, is what Prabhupada would be envisioning? The movement to be split up, fragmented?
No, Prabhu.
And that also, and what is Prabhupada's what anniversary? What is Prabhupada's anniversary now?
120.
120 years, yeah?
25
Already
years.
125-year anniversary, the thing is split up to pieces. Yes? Tell me. Hare Krishna, we can go on and on and on, you know. Those guys, they don't want to listen, then let them go to hell, you know. Correct? Let us save the innocent. That's why we go on, we preach. And
They're just like Kauravas. They want Krishna, but no, Krishna's property, but they don't want Krishna. So we are like behind Prabhupada, not his property.
No, we are interested in his knowledge that is given in his books.
And himself.
And these guys, they don't want to distribute his books, they're distributing their books. Yeah? Yes?
Yes, true.
So we go on, you know. I think in India you got so many crazy guys, you know. Correct?
Why can't all Ritviks, they can take some copyrights of this BBT and start making original books and printing original books and distributing?
You don't tell us what to do, you know. You go do your own business. We know what to do. You tell them that, yeah? you know what to do, you go and do your own thing, you know. At least first wake up in the morning and chant your rounds, no? Hello?
Yes,
Yes, Prabhu.
Do that, please, no? Wake up, no? You're not even doing any program, sleeping, and then you're talking big philosophy. Huh? Yes?
yes, bro.
Nonsense. You follow? We have to speak very boldly. We are telling you you're bogus, you're nonsense. You understand?
So
Yes,
Answer Prabhu, you were asking that question, no? They have taken patents on that all Prabhupada books in BBT's name. So you cannot actually print on your own.
yeah, that's what we maybe some solution for
No,
that.
no, you see, I started that case actually. That we can print because of this, what do you call it? Krishna book inch. We can print any book 1978 before.
Oh,
You understand? But you must get license from this Krishna book inch, you know,
Oh, KBI.
KBI. You understand?
Yeah, they are doing no, bro, already. They are printing.
Yeah, they're doing, but the guy who's in charge, Vedaguya, he is also trying to be guru. All this nonsense, you know. Anyway, something is going on, at least. But in India, they got problem. They were printing cheaply in India. I think the Bombay BBT took a case
Yeah,
on them, you know. But they can print anywhere else in the world if they get the license. India maybe no, but other places, correct?
yes, bro.
Hmm? Because at the court order, you know, in America, the settlement, BBT was actually in the hands of Ansaduta. And they're suing him. And he is the BBT trustee. They saw the mistake. And immediately they tried to compromise. And that's when this settlement was, that they can print any book, 1978. I started this case in Singapore, you know. Do you know that?
No problem.
1978, 1992 or 3, I started this case against Hansudutta man who was printing the Bhagavad Gita in Chinese, you know, because I distribute Chinese Bhagavad Gitas here. So then the case went from Singapore to LA because the whole settlement is BBT and you know, this infringement, the defendant and the plaintiff were all in America. So we transferred the case there, you know. There they were doing this suing Ansaduta. I mean, I sued him. But I did not know that the BBT trustee, this Harikesh, he went and changed the whole thing. He assigned the rights of the BBT trust to this BBTI Incorporated. You know, in America, you have the BBTI, you know. So he assigned all the rights of the BBT to the BBTI, and he left the trust like that. And in there, the trust, Ansututa was still the trust. So when we went to court, we found out that we cannot do that. It is illegal for the BBT to transfer its right to a BBTI. It's not valid. So then the BBT has full right for the books. And we found that Hansadutta was still the trustee. The other two, I don't know where they have gone, you know. So they found out now they lost the whole BBT. You follow? Because Hansadutta was not part of ISKCON. So they were panicking. So they compromised. Understand? They took back the whole BBT again on condition that KBI can start printing books and do all Prabhupada thing. Are you aware of this? Hmm? Hello?
No, Prabhu. So it's so we have to take license from KB and then we can print it in US
Yeah,
also.
yeah. You can go and get write to him, and then if he gives you permission, you can print.
Okay.
Not if you. I mean, it's difficult to print small amount of books. No, it costs too much money.
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? But I think he's printing all the small books and all that. You can always buy from them.
I think mainly they started with printing that 10-volume Bhagavatam set,
Yeah,
10 cantos only.
the Jitarati fellow from Philippines.
Uh,
He printed it there, and then then they were worried because this guy may sell all the books and they will have no money. You follow? And this guy sells all these books and nobody know where the money goes. He has a brother who is a total karmi as his partner. And all this book money that even Prabhupada did not take one penny, and this guy is taking, and half of it will go to his brother who is doing all nonsense. Yes?
Mhm.
You understand? And this guy hates me like anything, the Jitarati fellow. You know? I don't have any good credit to any of my god brothers, particularly. Maybe this is a symptom of a rascal, I think.
No, Prabhu.
Yes, see?
Never,
It's our
Prabhu. No.
it's
Not
our
for.
fortunate situation that we got your association.
I'm telling you history. They won't mention all these things. You follow? It's like here in Singapore, I'm practically the pioneer. You want to speak about starting Krishna consciousness, you can't go do away without my name. Correct? And they're trying to make a video of how Krishna conscious in Singapore by excluding me. How does it work? So how envious they are.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, I don't know how much karma, I'm so much hated.
I think when they see devotees, the other people naturally get envious. That's what I also felt, Prabhu.
Yes. So we should just preach. We don't care for these rascals. Speak the truth. Yes.
Mm.
Expose them. If you cannot preach to them and convert them, at least you can preach to the innocent, no? Yes.
Mhm. Yes, Prabhu.
And we get many people on our side and asking them questions, I think they'll be very embarrassed.
Mm.
Yes. Correct.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we should carry on our work. It doesn't matter. As there's a saying, truth prevails. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How can you go wrong by following Prabhupada 100%?
Mm.
Hmm? You just wait, no. The whole thing is crumbling already. You just wait and watch the fun, no.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
We opened 2 temples already. Everyone is flipping out already. Wow, ISKM already there in America now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that is Puranjan Prabhu made that post.
Yes.
Oh, what
He
poster?
actually, he actually he doesn't know. He was actually that query came to me. Actually, he was asking me to one devotee. He asked, and that devotee was posting, messaging us. Actually, do you have a ISKM branch in California like that? And I was like, California, there was no one. But anyway, I am sure it is Dallas. There is a branch. So I told, yeah, Dallas, it is there. So, but some miscommunication happened, and so he posted it, like the 2 temples, ISKM Dallas and also California, like that he posted.
Because you saw the article, no? Article written by us. He follows all our news, no?
Yeah,
Mm.
he follows every Ritvik devotee.
Hmm. Some or other he has not spoken bad about us, but he speaks bad about every other Ritvik, you know.
Who's this, Prabhu?
Mm.
This guy's name is actually his
Pura,
name is Puranjan, you know.
Puranjan Prabhu. From
Yes.
he stays near Sunnyvale only.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have met him. He comes to Sunnyvale temple also once.
Yeah,
I've
he
met
comes
him.
very rare times he comes there also. Yeah, most of the Sunnyvale temples flyers, everything is posted in his blog, even including Gurukul flyers, everything. He is very much supportive to ISKCON Bangalore.
Yeah, because he's the son of this Yashodanandana. He's the mouthpiece for him, you know. Understand?
Hmm. I think he also came to ISKCON, I'm sorry, ISKCON Laguna Beach once, outside ISKCON, and he was providing the pamphlets of back to Prabhupada and I think some articles of what Prabhupada wants, like
Oh,
big system.
that Prabhu, is it?
Yeah, I
In
think
the
yes.
car once he gave, right? The backside of the temple.
Yes, right.
I don't know. I never seen him in my life.
He's a white-bodied.
Yeah,
Yeah, white
yeah.
body. I heard that they have during in the Silochan murder case, he was also involved, like
Sulochan was his good friend.
yeah, and that's what I heard. They were targeting this Puranjan Prabhu
But
also.
this guy was involved in a Gopi Baba club, no? Puranjan.
Who? Oh, is it?
Yeah. All kind of guys, you know. I mean, anyway, he's now pushing the Ritvik thing, but I don't see his articles got any substance, you know. Always saying the same thing, you know, these guys are pedophile, rapists, and this, that, all the same stuff, repeat over and over again. No.
Yeah, his blog is completely filled like that only.
Yeah, you know, Bhavananda having sex with the taxi driver and all kind of repeating the same stuff. He's not speaking philosophy, you know.
Mm.
You understand?
So, but Madhutrisha Prabhu's blog is completely regarding preaching again.
That guy is actually I thought he was the old Madhudisha. He's happened to be the Prabhupada's sannyas man. He fell down in Australia. So this guy is a disciple of somebody else, you know, and he's writing this Ritvik thing and all. I mean, I don't see anything happening, you know.
Yeah, but his most of his preaching is like online on this prabhupadbooks.com website. It is his website only.
Yeah, but don't waste your time with them, you know. Nothing practical, you know. Correct?
Mm.
Yeah, everybody can buy a computer and keep writing all kind of stuff, cut and paste, no? Yeah? But then can sleep all day. Who knows, no?
Mm.
Yes? Preaching means Prabhupada say open temples, no?
Yes, true.
Where is the temple? Where is the temple? Right? Correct? Hmm? I don't fancy this guy, you know. I mean, he has been around for some time now, you know. I don't see anything tangible. Mostly he's in Australia, I think. He's an Australian, I think.
Yeah, the Krishna store is also his website, I think.
Maybe. Yes,
Yes, true.
Okay.
you preach boldly, especially you try to distribute our ISM 7 and that video, you know. You know the Ritvik video we got?
Mm-hmm.
You please try to circulate that, you know.
Yes, bro.
Anybody innocent and interested will actually get a lot of information from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
true.
bro.
So India, we also have in Hindi, and we also have, you know, you are where you stationed in Rajasthan, is it?
Jaipur.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
You have not gone down to this Hyderabad place, huh?
No, bro. I don't go there, bro. No.
Oh, okay. So you in Jaipur, you can distribute our Hindi book, no? Can?
Which one, bro?
IA 77?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu, sure, Prabhu.
You have seen the book?
No, Prabhu, I haven't seen.
Baladev,
I'll send the link.
you send the link to him. He can print it out and he can circulate. No. Hmm?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu.
Have
Yeah,
you seen?
sure.
Have you seen our Ritvik video?
Yeah, with the video I have seen, Prabhu. Your
Very.
video is there, I have seen. Long back I have seen.
So you try to circulate that also. Hmm?
Yeah, sure, Prabhu.
We have a Hindi subtitle also because
Yeah, very
Rajasthan.
Ritvik discussions won't happen much, Prabhu. Actually, when anyone comes regarding this discussion, whoever it may be, I have observed, they will talk very nicely to whenever this Ritvik thing comes, they just run away from me. That's it. So I don't discuss. They don't want to
No,
talk.
you should discuss. Otherwise, how you preach? Hmm?
Mhm.
They want to run away. You have to explain. If we can get
Because
one guy, if we can get one guy, then big breakthrough. You know. You understand?
recently, a few months back, 2 Matajis were there. I was helping them in Vrindavan for visiting all the places. They were for 1 week. They were fully trusting me. So they didn't ask me anything about who is Guru Maharaj and all. Once they asked me who is your Guru Maharaj, one Mataji, then I was telling I was for me it's all Prabhupada, so I'm following the system what Prabhupada kept July 9th. And she was, what is that? And all. Then I started explaining. One more Mataji came, hey, don't talk to all these things, you come first. And she took her and she went and they and she came back. I don't want to discuss these things with you. It's all poison. I want to go. That's it. They're away from me.
It doesn't matter, Prabhu. You always keep trying, and now you see in India, because so many people already know.
Yeah, yes, bro.
Yeah. So you carry on your preaching. Some innocent people Krishna will send, no? Yes.
Yes,
We
yes,
have
bro.
got in Lucknow, we have got in Bhubaneswara, we have got in Calcutta, we got in Mayapur, we got in Navadip, we got in Balasore, we got in Amalapuram, we got in Pondicherry, we have got in Kerala. We are Jaipur, you know, in Delhi. I mean, it's growing. Yes.
Yes, bro.
So you have to try and explain to them. At least you should get their number, you know. First thing you get your number and start posting all these things, you know. Because they are innocent, you know, they don't know. And the woman took her away because they want to shield them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes, bro.
So you should break that, you know. And that requires strong preaching. You know, those early days, there's no internet and all. We were standing outside the Vrindavan and we were passing out our final order, you know. Those time I was with IRM. You know, I mean, it was very difficult because it's hard to know. But now with the internet, you can go so many people's heart, you know, easily. Correct?
Yes, bro.
Mm. And you get people inquiring. I think we have some boys in Jaipur also, no? And Prahlad is cultivating them all. So let us work, you know. More and more we educate the masses, then the more the gurus will be left running, you know. But if we don't preach, then how are we going to, you know, like now you told these people, that's good. They, at least some doubts are created in their mind. Yes?
Yeah, so 2 days he was contacting me on call and he was trying to convince his statements. So we discussed that. Now I want to show the proof. Like he himself is calling me and is talking to me.
Mm.
After that, that's it. He said, "I don't." I told him that I'll make a Zoom meeting. You come to one of senior devotee. You once again discuss. Then he said, "No, I don't want to discuss." He said.
Because he's been told, no, the temple is going. If you do all these things, we'll kick you out, no? Then the guy
No,
got
he
frightened.
is scared actually. He is getting scared to discuss this topic, especially a quick topic.
Yeah, you should say if you want to go back or you don't want to go back. Correct?
Yeah.
This is what they do, you know, they threaten them, you know. Then people are frightened. Yes. Oh, you cannot come to the temple. You have no association. This is all poison. You don't say none.
No, actually, he is actually out of ISKCON, looks like, because he was criticizing even ISKCON devotees also with me. They are do preaching like this, like that, and all. So his plan is that he wants to start his own movement. Yeah, so that is
So
the main thing.
and what to do? It is a bit too bad that he wants to start his own movement.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. No, no, we don't do it in the temple here. Huh? So therefore, this whole idea, it's because it puts the guru out of business, no? Correct? So they all are very concerned. What can we say? Huh? No, our whole strategy now is to educate the masses, no? Correct? That's why we have to do. And let us preach boldly. See, now we are coming into America. Even the retreats, they are so upset, no?
It's true.
So you should open one ISKM branch in, where are you? Jaipur?
Me.
Hmm.
So I am not in that stage, bro.
Open. Why you not in the States? Open one. See, there's what is his name? Baladev has opened. What is Subhadra has opened. So many people.
I can just be with Baldev, bro, and that way I can be, bro. Because we were traveling from many years, so we know each other very well.
Oh, but now you are there, no? You start, no? Correct.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. What the hum? Everybody starts, why? He see he has been inspired now. I think since he met me, I already started now a big full-fledged program is going on. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu. I
Yeah.
thought it would take years to get to this point,
Yeah.
but it's all of a sudden more than that. We have it in Edison and other temples.
Yeah. See what he can't do. You just have to start, no? Correct. And Krishna and Prabhupada will bless you more and more. You speak in Hindi?
No, bro.
You don't speak Hindi, yeah?
No.
What are you doing in Jaipur? You cannot speak Hindi?
No, bro. Initially, I was in Vrindavan, Prabhu. So then I moved here. That's it.
Why don't you move to our temple in Pondicherry? You speak Telugu, no? Correct? Tamil.
Telugu and Tamil. Both.
Why don't you go down there and help? There's a big temple there. He's building temple there. You can preach the language you also know.